How we doing, guys? So we're gonna start off by saying I ended up making $600 today, a little over. I can't make it 686 or whatever it was, 688, unfortunately, but that's all right. We took 3 trades. I wrote them down because I took them at the gym and I was not here at my setup. That happens most days, then it doesn't. So the first one was a consolidation to continuation, or excuse me, continuation of the consolidation, right? It was a push, stopped, accumulation, and then push out. That was buys on NQ. And then number 2 trade was consolidation, continuation as well. No retest. I jumped in without it pulling back, essentially, which would then turn into an inverse H. And then the last one, which was a trendline retest, an ascending trendline retest for that third touch, and then it went up and exploded, and I got a W on that one. Now, what I will tell you about the last trade, which ended up making me the money. I won one, lost one, and then won another one. So I only took a total of 3 trades to make that money today. The reason I was able to make the 668 was because I added 3 contracts as I started to see it go. So once those, as Alan Edwards would say, once the employees showed me that they were working and working well and diligently, I'm adding workers. Like, go to work, right? Like, allow this to feed me. So I was able to make back my loss and then some. So those are my 3 trades. The result was 668, I believe it was. We'll break down the TradeZella stuff, as well. We'll look at the actual trades and dive in. But I want you to know that if I don't hit my mark, and I did it in the video yesterday and said this, if you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. But I have a board right here, and I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to zoom it into you. And you are going to see that I have things checked off that box, and I have things that are not checked off. And some of them are not, the day is not done yet, and this is why it's not checked off yet. So the first thing, and I'm just going to read it to you just in case you can't see it, wake up at 5 a.m. Check. Journal, ideas, thoughts, and obviously gratitude. Check. Drink tea or black coffee. I'm trying to reduce the creamers, that kind of stuff, and just go right into, if I'm using this to wake me up because it's soothing in the morning, because it's warm, whatever, this is how I'm going to do it. Track all macros. I still have dinner. I've had breakfast and I've had lunch, so there'll still be one more to track, but I've been on the ball, not doing it later. Oh yeah, did I have this or that? No, do it then. Because I'm going to tell you why here, and we're almost at the end. 1 to 2 risk reward ratios only. Those are the only trades that I took today. When I'm in higher contract size, at the end of the day, which leads me into my next one, $1,000 loss or less. If I take a bigger loss than that, we're getting to it. Trade playbook only. Trade your playbook only. And inverse H, supply and demand, trend line break, and consolidation continuation. Those are essentially them. And you guys have seen this playbook right here, like, since the beginning. Break of highs, break of lows, break and retest, support and resistance, right? Or supply and demand. I've had those ones up since, like, one of my first videos, right? So doing those things and doing